What if I told you that in some countries, a basic lunch can cost more than a full day's wage in others? Places where rent drains your paycheck, groceries feel like luxury items, and even breathing seems expensive. Today, we're counting down the top 10 countries with the highest cost of living. And trust me, number 1 will shock you. Let's get into it. At number 10, Australia. Australia might look like paradise, sunny beaches, clean cities, and a relaxed lifestyle. But living here comes at a serious cost. Rent in major cities like Sydney and Melbourne is among the highest in the world. Groceries, transportation, and eating out are expensive, especially for newcomers. Even a simple coffee can cost more than a full meal in many countries. Australia offers high wages, but the expenses rise just as fast. And we're only getting started. At number 9, Denmark. Denmark consistently ranks as one of the happiest countries. But happiness isn't cheap. Everything from food to transportation is heavily taxed. A casual dinner out can feel like a luxury purchase. Cars are especially expensive due to massive import taxes, and alcohol prices can make tourists gasp. Quality of life is excellent. But your wallet definitely feels the pressure. At number 8, Singapore. Singapore is ultra-modern, clean, and incredibly efficient. And also one of the most expensive places on earth. Housing prices are extremely high, and owning a car can cost more than buying a house elsewhere. Yes, a car. Food can be affordable at local hawker stalls. But rent, healthcare, and private education push Singapore firmly into the high-cost category. At number 7, Ireland. Ireland's booming economy has come with a painful downside. Skyrocketing living costs. Dublin is one of Europe's most expensive cities, especially for housing. Rent shortages have driven prices to extreme levels. Utilities, groceries, and transportation all add up fast. Many residents earn good salaries, yet still struggle to save. And it gets worse from here. At number 6, United States. The cost of living in the US varies widely. But cities like New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles are brutally expensive. Housing, healthcare, childcare, and education can destroy your budget. One medical emergency alone can wipe out years of savings. High incomes exist, but so do high debts. This isn't just expensive living. It's high-risk living. At number 5, Iceland. Iceland looks peaceful and untouched. Until you see the price tags. Because most goods are imported, groceries and everyday items are incredibly expensive. Dining out is a luxury, not a habit. Utilities and services cost more due to the country's harsh climate and remote location. Stunning landscapes. But living here comes at a premium. At number 4, Luxembourg. Small country. Big expenses. Luxembourg has one of the highest GDPs per capita in the world. And prices reflect that. Rent, childcare, and daily expenses are extremely high, even compared to neighboring European countries. High salaries help, but only if you can get in. For most people, living here feels exclusive. At number 3, Norway. Norway is famous for high wages, stunning nature, and strong social systems. But daily life is painfully expensive. Groceries, restaurants, and transportation costs are shocking to visitors. A simple fast food meal can feel like fine dining prices elsewhere. Alcohol and dining out are especially costly due to heavy taxes. Comfortable living. At a very steep price. At number 2, Switzerland. Switzerland is clean, efficient, and incredibly organized. And also incredibly expensive. Rent, healthcare, insurance, and food costs are among the highest globally. Even public transportation isn't cheap. A modest lifestyle here can cost what a luxury lifestyle costs elsewhere. But despite all that, there's one country that still beats Switzerland. At number 1, Monaco. Monaco isn't just expensive. It's on a completely different level. Housing prices here are the highest in the world, with tiny apartments costing millions. Even groceries and basic services feel exclusive. Monaco is designed for the ultra-wealthy. Celebrities, billionaires, and royalty. If you're not extremely rich, living here isn't just difficult. It's nearly impossible. So, which of these countries surprised you the most? And which one would you never live in, no matter the salary? Drop your thoughts in the comments, white down pointing backhand index. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because the next ranking might change how you see the world. See you in the next one. Globe showing Europe Africa Fire.